Okay, so in this video we'll be learning function overloading. This is easy. It is very easy. Okay. If I were to rate its complexity, it will be like 2 on a scale of 10. Okay, it is that easy. Okay, so what is function overloading? Uh, Remember in language C, we could not make a function of same name more than once. Like if I had a function add, let's say int add, and the parameters, we could not have a function named add, and we couldn't have a function named add more than once. But in C++, we have the ability to have more than one function of the name add. Okay, so we can have int add and we can have int add, but this is wrong. Okay, we cannot have two same functions of the same parameters. Like the compiler wouldn't understand which function to run, so this is wrong. So what do I mean when I say I can have two functions of the same name? Okay, so the right way of doing this is, say for example, if I write int add and I give a parameter int a. Okay, and int add and I give a parameter void, and int add and I give parameter int a, int b. Okay, so this is right. Okay, the parameters are different. The compiler will differentiate the code on the basis of the type or the arguments. Okay, differentiate on basis of arguments. Now if I write int add and I give float a, even this is right. You will say int a and int b and float a, only one parameter, it should be same, right? No, it is not, because the data type is different. This is int a and this is float a. Yeah, the compiler can differentiate on the basis of the data type too. Okay, int a and float a. So we have four functions of the same data of different data types with the same name. Add is the name and we have different data types. So I'll explain you this with the help of a code. Okay, let's say we need to find the area of a square, and area of a rectangle using function overloading. Okay, so we'll start with the code. Okay, just pay attention to the code and you'll understand what function overloading is. Include iostream. Okay, and using namespace std. So we'll make the functions first. Okay, so the first function is int. Do we really need to return the value? Okay, let's just print the value inside the function. So void area, and as you know, a square will require value of only one side. Okay, to find its area, because square ka area is s into s, that is one side into one side. But in rectangle we need to know the length and breadth to find the area. So in this case of square, the parameter will only be int a, and the code is, we create another variable that is int area, and area equals to a into a, and we print out cout area of square is a area. Cool, and we close this. Now we use another function of the same name, area, and the parameters are a bit different, int a and int b. We have two parameters now, so the compiler will differentiate on the basis of there is only one parameter in this and there are two parameters in this. Okay, so the code for this goes like int area equals to a and to b. In a we'll pass the value of length and in b we'll pass the value of breadth, or you can just pass breadth in a and length in b, that's completely okay. Cout area of rectangle is, and we print the area. Cool. That being done, we'll write the int main now. In int main we simply just need to take in the values. Okay, so our int main will be like, we'll first create three variables. Int s, we'll create length, we'll create breadth. Okay, so cout enter the side of square. Okay, and we take the input s. Again, cout enter length of rectangle, cnl, and a cout statement again, enter the breadth of rectangle, and cout is done, and again a cn to take the value of breadth. Cool. So now that we have three values s, l and b, we can simply call our function, that is, okay, sorry, you couldn't see that. Okay, okay, now that we have our length, breadth and side of the square, we can simply call the function, which is area, and it goes like s and area l comma b, return 0. That's it. So if the input for a program was input s is, let's say, 5, l is 10, and our breadth was, let's say, 8. Okay, so the output will be area of square is 25 and area of rectangle is 10 into 8 is 80. So that is it. I hope you understood function overloading. It is very simple. Okay, the compiler differentiates the functions on the basis of the arguments passed. Okay, you can have multiple functions with the same name and add, or anything with the same name, but the differentiation will be done on the basis of the arguments, and this is how you use it. Void area for square has only one argument, that is int a, but void area for rectangle has two arguments, int a and int b. So when we call area on the basis of arguments, this one will automatically understand that there is only one argument and go to this one, and this one will understand that there are two arguments or two parameters and go to this one. It is simple, and then it prints. The cout statements are given in the same function. Instead of returning it by using int and then printing it in the int main, I've simply printed it in the same function. So this is function overloading.